And how does the Gestalt approach differ from our approaches in coaching, if it does?
Well, I mean, it does and it doesn't, of course. I mean, we are all trying to do the same. And as I always say, all these approaches, I mean, most of them are certified, accredited by the Gestalt, the ICF. So, we are again, all working in the same area. And then there's like huge differences, right? And I think the best way to describe it is through a wonderful feedback that I received recently. I mean, the feedback is always better than me putting it together. And I was working with an executive team, and through like a workshop, in a team coaching setting, and I'm also working with the CEO at the same time. It's an engagement which includes both, actually supports both.
Mm-hmm.
And we had this, it was the first session after our like group session, and he basically said, I spoke to the person who actually recommended
Mm-hmm.
you. She's the HR for the whole group, and
Mm-hmm.
this is leading one company in the whole group. And he said to me, I told her, those actually, it was like those was not there when we were working,
Mm-hmm.
but when we needed, he was like totally present. He was just, maybe, I mean, the technical knowledge he didn't use was I was holding the space for
Mm-hmm.
them to do work. And when I saw the necessity of intervening,
Mm-hmm.
I was there, of course. I mean, he was there. He was very firm. He was just leading us. He was giving us very tough feedback.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that is kind of what the Gestalt approach tries to do. And we call it, I mean, the first, I would say the assumption of the Gestalt is, the role of the coach,
Mm-hmm.
leader, intervener, parent,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you call it,
Mm-hmm.
to provide a presence that's missing in the system.
Mm-hmm.
And then actually teach the system that, and then leave, and
Mm-hmm.
then not leave, not maybe physically
Mm-hmm.
leave, just leave the work to the people who are actually responsible for the people. So we are a presence-based approach in that sense. And we are, and sometimes people also come and ask me, what is the difference between each coaching style? And I say, if you want real, like a procedure, like a algorithm,
Mm-hmm.
if you want tools, if you want, if you want to be told what to do at what stage, you want to have a clear flow of how this goes, go to other schools. But if you want to be more free, and if you really work with the present time, with what is available, you want to learn how to be able to see clearly what's working and what's not working, and then Gestalt is your approach. Gestalt is a process approach. Work for results, we work for the present time. And most of the approaches are trying to, or helping people to get to some future goal. Like in terms of teams, they are trying to reach a future state. And what Gestalt approach is trying to do is we are trying to help you come to where you already are. I mean, so that's kind of the long summary of, I think, what I see as the difference.